Palace makes it so hard for FBZ to feel tanky in the front lines. He just gets broken, he's stuck, can't really run around, and it's just a game of mobility. A lot of pressure is on Mikado, and I think the Ags timing for the Storm is going to have to come out at some point, just because they need so much control with that one jump in, because no one else can jump in and keep up with the mobility of Execration beyond
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Boom Esports still just sticking around in that mid lane, just... That was not phenomenal.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Execration, they know that as long as they can hold out on Palos, things should go well later on, but there is a big smoke up now from Boom. Line's being drawn out, they know exactly
Radiant's
where
middle
Palos
tower
is.
under attack.
Gonna miss the train here as Palos does back off, and now Execration be the ones that maybe just pop a smoke as 4. Never mind that, they might just run up themselves. RR's got one. See, that mid lane. Kono gonna sit right in. He wants to go after the tiny first and get the regen rune off of BDZ. Or Sundash to save the day, and then Nico goes right back in Kono. Oh, there goes your Storm. Dreamer Storm is at least gonna kill off Nico. But now Palos can go on to FBZ and get another kill for himself. Links right in. Kesku is gonna be targeted. Yoe, he'll take the kill. It's a DDPA. Don't want to be around her right now. Snowball gonna delay things a little bit. He's gonna try and blitz the left side, but BDZ is there to give the vision, and Palos will happily take the kill. Tier 2 mid tower they go.
It's really falling flat for Boom. You can't have your Storm up front like that. Really greedy play for the regen. He went in just to grab the regen. He got punished super hard. Didn't use the BK. Very quick counter-nation coming out to make that work. Now BDZ.
So blink away, but they know where he is. The pings are coming out. Do they have a way to stun him up? Yoet? No. Doesn't have the sleight of fist. Go for the sleight of fist chains combo. Run into Palos. What I miss? Still have vision on the Ursa.
Dire are scanning.
Very bad for Boom. Not expecting this. So no vision seeing this at all. Kesku is going to be immediately taken out. Try for a Roshan, but no Roshan up yet for Execration.
A little bit more time here for Execration to keep playing that farm game. Boom, they still maintain a slight 2k lead. And a lot of that's really just riding on Dream Missile and the fact that Execration kind of sacrificed their other cores. They are wrapping around again, though.
Yeah, 75 scenarios. They found Dream Missile immediately. He's going to fly back. Dream Missile is still locked down. He'll get his BKB off eventually. Go on to Nico. Meanwhile, Makoto's holding back everybody else. He kills off RR. It'll be a 2-2 trade. Dream Missile flying along with Hyde. CDC still go on to Makoto, who used the rest of his mana to try and zip away. Nowhere. The chase. He knows he's very low in terms of mana. Palos will go on to FPC instead. They might just get him. He's really not that tanky right now. His kids just not attack Palos. He just keeps changing targets, but eventually he will get the tie back. PA has become a really big issue here for Boom Esports. They don't really seem to have any of the answers.
It's just about to get worse. Palos is finally flying out a Basher. They're going to have a stun on the PA. They're going to have a long-range stun with the Stifling Dagger if you're lucky with a proc. And it's just not something Boom has on their own. Like, again, all their control initiation is on Mikado. He's the only one that can zip, lock one target in, and get the clean up from the rest of his team. Boom just don't have the same impact. FBZ now, he's not feeling tanky. If Palos comes in with that fan of knives with natural break, it's just so much durability taken away from Bristle that FBZ can't stall these fights out long enough to get enough Quilt Spray and boost stacks up for his team to win. And Boom needs to find some way to relieve that pressure. Dream Assault saving up for the Satanic. He is trying to farm up for an MKB as well. It just feels way too slow for the power spikes coming out from Execration. Like, they've dragged the lead down to just 2k, and they can line up for that next Roche. They do spot up the illusion here.
Yeah, this is when you would have loved that the Divine Rapier still giving you True Strike here for Dreamer Soul, but he won't have that opportunity. What they do have, however, is a Roshan. And unfortunately, Palos left the Roshan pit a second early, and it's going to cost him the Aegis. It was literally a second early, and he would have had the Roshan. Bit of mistiming there, and now boom, they're going to feel a little bit safer on this map.
It's such an important Roche to take. I think second Roche is really the biggest one now. Like, first Roche is nice. You really don't want to give second Roche away. 3 Ag Shard up for Dreamocell. So you do have that mini Enrage up with the Earth Shock. And that can potentially buy enough time for Dreamocell to stay alive and get his damage off. There's still the issue of kiteability here. Dreamocell, but still hold on to the 5k lead. Execration have to deal with 2 lives on the side of Boom and potentially just a cheese pop in the middle of it. Gotta be a bit cautious in reapproaching these fights here.
Still posturing, they're feeling confident with this Aegis on.
Gold and sweet.
It's like Execration aren't actually too afraid of them either, even with that Aegis cheese.
Dire's
Back
bottom
off.
tower is under attack.
Must be had. So, I mean, he's going to feel a little bit bad trying to go for this MKB, but obviously, you pointed it out earlier, but it's very necessary, and he does have it up now. Get a nice surprise reveal. Boom Esports could easily make their way back into this game.
My life is here.
Especially when you've got those shards on top.
Boom's got a lot of opportunities to show off that power. Execration are playing really smart. They don't want to fight into Aegis cheese. They just stick as 5 and just kind of play as 5, not giving the opportunity for tops. Boom don't want to do that.
Easy. Jumped on, they're holding the Fan of Knives for now, waiting for the follow-up. FBD's gonna be there with plus that on through the crystal. There's your Fan of Knives now, just ripping FBD to shreds. Makoto is in on the BDC, on the side he's dead. He will have to eat the cheese to survive. And the damage up was so insane, but now Dreamocell is out on the Palos. They won't lock him down. They're turning back around onto Nico. This might be good for Execration. And they've gotten a 3 for 2 so far. And Boom Esports, even with the Aegis, are forced to back off.
It's really good for Execration. It looked a bit wonky jumping in, trying to force a fight with Aegis cheese, but they just get the blow up on the Bristle, force the cheese out on the Storm, and now you only have to worry about the Aegis. Dreamocell gets caught out. It's just...
It looks like he is gone. John Yoe's got the double damage, or maybe not. He turns right back around. Yoe's the one who dies. Palos now. The Shark blocking him away from the Ursa. He'll go on to hide. It's never against you. He's got the freezing kill down. He'll kill off the Pos 1 PA. Onto the frostbite. He'll get another. And look at that, John. The position 5 Crystal Maiden saving the day again.
This dude just has really good positioning in this fight. I'm just so curious what happened there. Palos was in low ground. It looked like they had vision up the ramp. Maybe they were just above the ramp and they were still on the ramp, that they didn't have high ground vision. But he didn't manage to blink in and get that kill, and that really just ruined that fight for Execration. Props to Boom for holding that position quite nicely. They managed to dig through the mid-set towers now. There are no buybacks in this hero, so a bit of an opportunity for Boom to respawn Sarah and Mikado here, zip down mid, and they can try to pressure the high ground. They still hold the Aegis here on Dreamocell.
So, really getting through that tier 3 tower very quickly. Those buybacks on Execration is going to feel very bad right now. Felt like the momentum was finally behind them. Now they're going to be 2 Raxes down, it looks like, unless they can somehow defend this bottom lane of Rax. Very unlikely without Yoe and Palos. Double C creep wave as well. Even juicier with Boom Esports. Suddenly Boom are back in the lead.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Yeah, Execration just one whiffed fight and it cost. They kind of overextend after already finding the cheese and forcing the dieback. And now they're going to have to play against 2 waves of super creeps. They do have really good way of clearing that out. but the economy is going to start to sink. Boom has more control on the map. They can keep farming up. Dream himself saving up for his pistol now. The Aegis will expire soon. We will have to watch at, but the Swift Blink is up for Dream Cell. This could really help them out in getting that initial damage off now. Just trying to keep Palace down and killing him off before anything else.
Radiant's top tower is under
Aegis
attack.
does go. Now fighting without a Palace needs to be very cautious. Jump in with the Inkswell immediately. However, Super Snowball going to save the day, and they are going to move right back to the NFBZ. He's still alive. Dream himself onto PA. Palace just further back up. The Frostbite to hold it down. They'll get to PA. There's no buyback available on Palace. Now Yoe, he's going to try and remember his way away. Kono, he got BDC on the Tiny, and it looks like Yoe, he might make some space here. Eventually Boom will realize there's no point chasing him down. They'll go after the final elite barracks, and
Radiant's
was a
top
great
tower
snowball
is
there
under
from Hyde.
He did a lot of work with that
Radiant's
stage,
top
just
tower is
giving
full.
them that fight. If they can't blow up
Radiant's top
FBZ, what if
barracks
first he's a
has
fan of
fallen.
Nine? And he is just such a
Radiant's
menace
top
in this one.
barracks are
He's gonna be
under
able to
attack.
clean up, mega
Radiant's
creeps
top
for Execration to
barracks
deal with.
is
No
fallen.
Palace for a minute. They could just go for tier 4s if they want to force the issue here on Doom.
By searing games.
A try. Kono zips in, Yoe. Remnant out immediately. Very low on Remnants on this Ember. Make this team fight extremely hard. We want tier 4 gone. Doom just wants his game over and done with his Makoto. He's in now on the Ember. Snowball is there to follow up the BTB. Was there in time? Dream itself. Soulblind is there to lock them down, but the Ancient is still falling. They are ignoring everyone, just going straight for the Ancient. They will win out the game. Game 3 will go the way of Boom Esports in a very back and forth. Creation, it felt like they were very close, John, but not close enough. And with that, we are going to head back to the panel, see what they thought about this game number 3.